Here are today's top stories from the Pna Headlines. Prices of tomatoes in public markets have started to go down based on the latest monitoring by the Department of Agriculture. The spokesperson Arnel de Mesa said, although tomato prices are still considered to be elevated, they are still lower than the prices from the previous days. The Ibante Presyo priced tomatoes at 242 pesos per kilogram last week and 271 pesos per kilo from December 30 to January 4. Earlier, de Mesa said the series of typhoons in 2024 damaged crops in Cagayan Valley, Calabarzon, and Bicol, which led to the significant decrease in the production of tomatoes. Today expects a spike in tomato prices to ease by the end of January or early February. Meanwhile, the DA plans to have local government units sell NFA rice to free warehouse space and help make cheaper rice more accessible to the public. De Mesa said NFA rice stocks may be sold before it reaches 3 months old or the aging category. The sale will also open up warehouse space ahead of the Palay harvest season. The DA earlier said the LGUs in Metro Manila can sell NFA rice at 38 pesos per kilogram. As of December 2024, the NFA secured 285,000 metric tons of rice, or 95% of its 300,000 metric ton buffer stock target. The Commission on Elections expressed dismay at the spike of gun ban violators amid the start of the election period for the May 12 midterm polls. The Comelec reported that 80 violators have been recorded since the implementation of the gun ban on January 12. Comelec Chairperson George Erwin Garcia said it is unfortunate that many still insist on carrying their firearms outside their homes, even though their licenses are suspended. He reminded the public that those that will be caught carrying firearms without exemptions from the Comelec may be charged with an election offense in violation of the firearms law. The Comelec has issued certificates of exemption to a total of 1,131 individuals. Applications for exemptions may still be filed before the poll body. Meanwhile, the Comelec asks for the public's understanding and patience as they implement checkpoints nationwide. The poll body also instructed the police to conduct the checkpoint with courtesy. Over 1,400 checkpoint areas have been set up nationwide for the May elections. The election period for the Senate and party list posts will be from February 11 to May 10, 2025. On news overseas, the Department of Foreign Affairs reported about 150 Filipinos have been displaced due to the wildfires still raging across Los Angeles and Southern California. DFA Assistant Secretary Adelio Angelito Cruz said those displaced underwent mandatory evacuation along with over 100,000 residents in areas ravaged by the fires. Cruz noted that Filipinos in California include undocumented workers or those working blue-collar jobs with limited to no insurance. California is a sanctuary state that hosts all individuals regardless of immigration status. The DFA has provided each of them with $200 worth of emergency assistance for food, medicine, and medical supplies. The agency is also helping them find long-term housing so they eventually look for new jobs and residences. The wildfires that struck across Los Angeles Palisades, Eden, and Hearst since January 7 have left 24 individuals dead and destroyed about 12,000 houses and buildings. Firefighters continue to battle the wildfires that are worsened by strong winds and dry conditions. The fire warning remains in effect until Wednesday, while evacuation efforts continue until at least Thursday. The Walang Gutom Kitchen in Pasay City welcomes everyone who needs free, hot, and nutritious food, according to the Department of Social Welfare and Development Secretary Rex Gatchalian. In an interview on PTV4's Bagong Pilipinas Ngayon, the DSWD chief assures that visitors availing of free food do not need to undergo verification. However, they will be asked for basic information for monitoring purposes. Gatchalian said everybody is welcome to visit the kitchen because nobody wants to be hungry and everybody should be helped. The Walang Gutom Kitchen is the country's first public and private food bank and soup kitchen located in Nasdaq building a former Philippine offshore gaming operator hub. The kitchen aims to address involuntary hunger and reduce food wastage by serving hot meals made from donated food to hungry individuals. Since its launching on December 16, 2024, the kitchen has served more than 10,000 individuals. Comelec said they are considering opening more similar soup kitchens in other parts of the country. Those visiting Baguio City, especially for the Pna season in February, may have to prepare for chilly weather, as temperatures in the summer capital are expected to drop further due to the northeast monsoon or Amihan. Based on Pag-asa's weather outlook, the temperature in Baguio City will average from 14 to 15 degrees Celsius. The lowest temperature in Baguio City was recorded last January 13 at 13.8 degrees Celsius, while Benguet Province recorded its lowest temperature at 13 degrees Celsius last January 7. Pag-asa weather specialist Chanel Dominguez said that the Amihan season arrived late compared to the previous seasons, where the weather was cold during the last week of December or early January. This was caused by the consecutive storms that hit the country last year. Dominguez said Baguio and Benguet may possibly experience single-digit temperatures this Amihan season. The cold weather is seen to last until March before the dry season. The northeast monsoon is expected to bring cloudy skies with rains over Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, and Quezon. Metro Manila and the rest of the Luzon may experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains. Meanwhile, Eastern Visayas may have cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms due to the easterlies, while the rest of the country can expect fairer weather aside from isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed by the Servisyo Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under the Pna News. I'm Stephanie Civiliano. This is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.